On 9/11, I was in New York City, and I called a woman named Lauren Murphy, who was an executive at Polygram Records. And her aunt happens to be a friend of mine in Waterbury and said, why don't you call Lauren, maybe you can make some connections. So I called her on the phone at about 9:30 in the morning, and when she picked up the phone, she seemed to be crying. And she said, I thought you were my husband. He had just left a message for me on my cell phone, and he's trapped in one of the buildings. And she asked me if I would mind calling her back tomorrow. And if you lived in New York City at the time, it seemed that tomorrow never came. And that Sunday, I was in Prospect, and I was getting ready to go back to New York City, so I grabbed a bottle of mineral water out of the refrigerator, and it was kind of wet, so I wrapped it up in Sunday's newspaper, and I threw it in my bag. And as I'm on the bus, I start to unwrap the bottle of mineral water, and I see this article. Watertown native loses husband in attacks. September 9th marked the one-year wedding anniversary for Lauren Murphy and her new husband, Matty O'Mahony. 2 days later, a hijacked airplane hit the World Trade Center tower, where O'Mahony worked on the 105th floor as vice president of a brokerage firm. He never made it out. All I remember is I was sitting on the bus, and I was filled with so much sadness that I started writing a song. And I don't remember writing the music or the lyrics. I only know that by the time I got off the bus, the song was complete. The name of the song is called A Purple Heart. I'd like to dedicate it to Matty O'Mahony, who I never met, and I'm sure all of us will always remember him. God bless the child, not like you and me. Their heart is born a color that none of us can see. God bless the child who has written in their chart one color from a box of crayons scribbled on their heart. God bless the child whose destiny is clear. They're born to dance with danger, yet they're not afraid of fear. God bless the child whose soul sets them apart by one color of the rainbow painted on their heart. You'll never see this color in their eyes or in their skin. It often hides, yet still resides within. It might be in your neighbor or in someone that you love, like a miracle in waiting, a hero in the making. God bless the child who leaves the world a better place. They leave behind their colors that shade the human race. And that's when you'll discover
God's greatest work of art. For God's blessed the child